Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is a timeless collective reading for anyone with major Scorpio placements, or if you were just intuitively guided here, I'm sure there's a message for you too. So I have not pulled any cards yet. We're going to do that together in just a second, but since last night, I keep on seeing a rainbow for you. Every time I connect with your energy, I see a rainbow. And I'm hearing you are at rainbow's end. This feels like some kind of incredible next level, I'm hearing up-leveled wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, and I am seeing the Nine of Cups here. Some kind of dream has manifested, or it is, or maybe you just believe in the possibility of this dream for yourself now. Compared to the last reading that I gave you a couple weeks ago, it feels like your energy has just completely transformed. In that previous reading, we were talking about how you have a protective barrier or shell around your essence, 111 on the timer. And how, on one hand, it's a good thing that you have this protective barrier because you're protecting yourself, which is self-loving. But on the other hand, it doesn't allow the juicy, amazing pomegranate essence of you to express itself as much as it wants to. Your passion cannot express as much as it wants to. But it feels like that barrier, that protective shell, it's dissolving. It's not obliterated. It's not gone. It's just dissolving or softening. And it feels more free and fluid, flexible. It's just so good. Your energy feels so good right now. And I think it's just fascinating that the rainbow is showing up for you, because usually when we think of Scorpio energy, we think of that, amazing gothic black, white, red, underworld, everything vibe, right? But it just feels like you're ready for more color. You're wanting more color in your life somehow. Take that literally or metaphorically, however it resonates. Maybe it would be helpful for you to play with wearing more colors or different colors, infusing your environment with different colors, eating more colorful food, I don't know. Or maybe it's just a symbol for the fact that you're ready for some kind of fresh energy. Yeah, I'm hearing new adventure, fresh energy, new adventure. It's like everything is sparkling in this vision that I'm seeing. Okay, so let's go into your cards, see what wants to come through. Highest and best messages for Scorpio, please, Spirit. I was also hearing shakedown. What is that, Spirit? Shakedown. There was a shakedown. There was a shakedown that revealed something about you. It almost feels like that energy of moving out of the Tower card and into the Star card, right? Feels like you're almost in the Star card right now. Okay. I'm seeing a tiger now. A tiger for you. Ooh, banish. You've cut the cord with something. Yeah, you have cut the cord. What did you cut the cord with, Scorpio? That's why you're feeling this way. You released yourself from something that was draining you. Look at that mirror. That mirror is smashed. Your identity was shattered in some way. Maybe your identity was shattered because you cut the cord with something, or vice versa, right? It just feels like you've burned away a tether. I'm just noticing that there's, a cup of water and fire here. There's also smoke. It's like all the elements are present. You did a complete and total, almost like holistic level banishing. Do I want to look at the bottom or keep going? I'm hearing keep pulling more. Okay. And there's something about the fact that this ribbon that the scissors are cutting is purple. It feels like you were psychically attached to something. Your energy was being drained by something, and you may not have even realized it until you cut the cord with this thing. You're getting all your energy back. Tell me more. Which bones? Actually, this card fell out of the deck when I was kind of pre-shuffling it. You're getting back to your essential nature. Yeah, you're recovering your essential nature. And I just, oh, I love this. Look at the heart, you know, in the rib cage. It feels like that rib cage is now what your protective barrier is. So your sense of self-protection has gone from this completely closed off, tight, calcified, fear-based clamshell to lungs that have, you know, space between them, lungs that expand and contract, lungs that allow you to still move while protecting your heart. Oh, this is so good. Obviously, with the skeleton here, it makes me think of the death card, which is your power card, your kind of home energy. Well, yeah, you died to yourself, right? You ego death to yourself, let's say. And now it's like you're remembering and recalling everything that you had banished within yourself because you banished something else. Maybe what you banished was external, person, place, thing, situation, or maybe it's just a way of relating to yourself. Take it as it resonates. I'm hearing your essential nature is freedom, and you trust yourself now. You trust yourself, and so that sense of trust in life is expanding. Tell me more. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I can't help it when I get excited. Birth. Yep. Oh, let me sit with this for just a second. It feels like something's coming. It just feels like something is coming. You can feel that something is coming. What is it? This feels like more than you birthing yourself. Obviously, in a way, you have, or you are rebirthing yourself, rediscovering yourself, reclaiming yourself. Oh, I feel that so strongly. You are reclaiming yourself. But this egg feels like a manifestation outside of you that is going to come in now because you've chosen yourself or reclaimed yourself. Something has been waiting for you to show up more fully. It's almost like, yeah, it's this energy of you realizing that you don't need to make anything happen in this forceful, suffering, struggle way. What is meant for you or meant to come through you, meant to come to you, it's just right there when you are truly free and yourself. And you are now. Let's keep going a little bit more. Spirit is telling me 2 more oracle cards and then we'll go into tarot. Witch lungs. Witch lungs. Excuse me. Did not enunciate that very well. Witch lungs. You're breathing new life into yourself. You're breathing new life into your whole system. And even if, you know, you have moved through this period of darkness, exploring your own underworld, dying unto yourself. Maybe you moved through a tower card moment, something very, very difficult. All of that I'm hearing the journey work through your darkness into shadow. It's it was almost like you priming the soil, or adding nutrients into the soil. Maybe you did not realize fully at the time just how much you were priming yourself for this moment. At the time, maybe it just felt hard or heavy or confusing, and you wished that it wasn't happening. But really, what you were doing is enriching your own soul and laying a completely new foundation from which you can grow forever. Okay, one more. Should I look at the bottom? Nope. One more. I'm hearing let it grow, let it grow. Well, it's probably whatever this egg is in the birth card. Some manifestation that's coming in for you, a dream, wish fulfillment, something. Let it grow, let it bloom organically. You don't have to force it, it's just yours because you're you. The serpent, yes. This feels like the snake after it has shed its skin. It's like you're getting used to your new form now. You have shed a skin and now you're renewed. And I love how there's blue around the snake. It kind of looks like the snake or the serpent is in water. Yeah, birthing from water. The waters of depth or the waters of transformation. I'm hearing getting to know yourself all over again. So, I don't know, what is your new form like? What are you like now? What are you discovering about yourself? It almost feels like some kind of physical movement, like new forms of physical movement would help you to recalibrate into your body, because your body is emanating your truth now in a way that it could not before. So getting more comfortable in your own skin will help you to feel more comfortable in your own being, heart, mind, everything. Okay, I had to look at the bottom of the deck. It's perfect. Nourish. Your cup is overflowing. I mean, this is totally giving rainbow vibes to me. Okay, speaks for itself. All right, let's go into tarot. I am using the Fyodor Pavlov tarot for you. Okay. Where do we go from here, Spirit? Where do we go from here, Spirit? Feels like Spirit doesn't even really care. Not in like an apathetic, detached way. But it's just like... Spirit's like, do whatever you want. I'm not getting a directive here. So maybe that's what Spirit's telling you too. Do whatever you want. Does it really matter what you do now? Because you're so reclaimed within yourself. Like whatever you feel like doing now is just great. It's great. It's automatically aligned. It's automatically aligned. Show me Scorpio's general energy. Show me Scorpio's general energy, Spirit. Oh, I know. I want to go into that egg card and the banished card. But let's look at your general energy. Show me Scorpio right now. Eight of Wands. I'm just hearing, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Movement. Rapid. Okay. Yeah, you reclaiming yourself and banishing whatever you've banished, whatever you've let go of. It's like all your authentic energy is coming back to you now. And this is the moment. It's like you're feeling this surge, this surge of your own energy back in your system. And it has to move. It feels like it wants to move. It has to do something. Like you're propelled to take action because you're so enriched by your own energy again. I'm just, in this moment, I'm just being drawn to the Witch Bones card again. And there's this kind of star at the crown chakra. Okay, I'm hearing enlightenment. 4 of Wands. It's so beautiful. More fire energy. Ooh, this feels like celebration. You're celebrating yourself. You've come home to yourself. Let's get one more. You know, Wands energy, of course, is associated with fire and passion. All of that amazing pomegranate energy we were talking about in the last reading, and there is a pomegranate here in the Nourish card. One more. Two more. 4 of Cups, and should I take it upside down? No. Queen of Wands. Interesting. 4 of Cups. Queen of Wands. More wands. Because you're so connected to your own inner authority now, you're able to say no to something that you did not before. Like in the past, maybe you would feel bad for saying no to something or whatever this is. An offer coming in, love maybe coming into you, for you. But now you don't feel bad about it. Yeah, it's like you don't feel bad about any of this. Beautiful. Tell me a little bit about this egg card, Spirit. Well, it's birth. What is this birth card? What is this manifestation that's coming in for Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles, another queen. This is gonna be physical. Some very, very physical, tangible manifestation is coming in for you that will not only reflect, but amplify the ways that you're now nourishing yourself. So this egg, this manifestation, it's not just like internally you are emotionally fulfilled now, right? Your cup is overflowing. Like that is a given now. This manifestation coming in is physical. It does feel like some kind of offer. I'm just noticing that the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, she's holding bread. A loaf of bread, and it feels like she's offering it to you. Tell me more about this Queen of Pentacles. The Hermit. One more. Oh, I'm just seeing the raven on the Hermit's shoulder. 9 of Wands. Okay, there's this opportunity or manifestation that's coming in for you. It feels so deeply nurturing and nourishing on not only a soul level, but a physical level. It's going to allow you to I'm hearing face off with some kind of old, you know, pattern of pain here. The 9 of Wands is about repetition of suffering. Like you've relived the same kind of pain at 1919. You've relived the same kind of pain over and over and over again, and you're just, you know, oh, you can't do it anymore, right? It feels like that's going to be alchemized. This is going to be alchemized. What is this 9 of Wands? This manifestation is the thing that will clear out some old wound. I mean, as amazing as you're feeling and as amazing as this is, healing is never ending, right? There's always little bits and pieces. Ace of Cups. Many of you are healing relative to love, or just, let's say, heart-centered connections in general. Well, of course you would be, because the clamshell has become lungs. So your heart is more open. You are able to express more. You are able to be more colorful and animated and open. 2020 on the timer. So in all forms of heart-centered connection, it doesn't have to just be love, like romantic love, I mean. In all forms of heart-centered connection, you're going to be healed by what is coming in. What did you banish? I'm so curious. Tell me what you've banished. Cut cords with. Well, for sure you've cut cords with an old version of yourself, right? Thank you. 6 of Pentacles. It was a relationship, I feel. I mean, take it if it resonates. If not, it's fine. It could be a relationship with yourself, but this just like flew right out of me. This feels like a relationship that was entirely imbalanced, like fundamentally imbalanced. You're, I don't know, how do I say this? Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles. It's like, oh, you were giving, but not receiving what you really needed in return. This energy just feels so depressing and stale. Page of Swords. Hang on one second. 4 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. One second. I feel like this Page of Swords is that, the Page of Swords is correlated to that star in the crown chakra and the witch bones card. It feels like you had an epiphany. You had some kind of awakening, realization moment, even if it was just the tiniest little shift in your perspective, the tiniest little shift. It created some kind of incredible opening in your perception, and you realized just how drained you were, just how unfulfilled or like unreciprocated you were in some kind of situation or relationship. You realized you needed to recover, rest, recalibrate, right? Okay. So what's the challenge that, I almost just said Gemini. Oh, I almost just said Gemini. I don't know. I haven't done Gemini's reading yet for this round. Maybe there's some connection here with Gemini though for you. What's the challenge that Scorpio's facing now, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Just keep up this momentum. Keep the momentum of this incredible transformation you've already started. This is leading with your heart, being willing to be sensitive and vulnerable and honest, being willing to share your heart with not just anybody, right? We talked about that last time. You're not sharing your heart with just anybody. With the people who want it. Not holding back. I'm hearing not holding back the vision in your heart. What is the vision in your heart? Tell me more. Ooh, the Empress. Yes. Let's see if I can do this here. Okay. That goes right back to the Nourish card. Yeah. So, okay. Okay, but why is this the challenge? Because I feel like to some extent you're already doing this. Why is this the challenge? Yep. 9 of Swords. Okay. Like this is a how do I say, like, come to Jesus moment, I guess I would say. This is, I just want to say this is like the moment you've been waiting for. This is when all of your life force energy is freed up enough and re-owned enough that it could gush out of you. It's like it wants to gush out of you. You just want to express this love and this sensuality and this passion and creativity, but then boom, 9 of Swords, which is terror that the pain you've experienced in the past will recur. Maybe it's like self-doubt, right? Like maybe I'm not as healed as I thought I was. Maybe I didn't really banish this thing completely. Is there still some cord of attachment here I'm not aware of? What if I fall back into old patterns? What if I get betrayed? Some of you are thinking that very specifically. I'm hearing, what if I get betrayed? It's almost like you're more, this feels like you're more afraid of what other people would do to you rather than you being afraid of yourself. Okay. But this is coming up because it's ready to be processed. Always, 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 always. That's what I say. So what's the advice? What's the advice here, Spirit? King of Coins. I'm hearing match the manifestation when it comes in. So that, again, that birth card with the egg was represented by the Queen of Pentacles. And your advice is now the King of Pentacles. So match it. Yeah. I'm hearing match it with all your worth. This feels like trusting what is manifesting for you. Tell me more about the King of Cups. Or, okay, King of Cups. I just said King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Pentacles advice here. Ooh, 3 of Swords. How beautiful is that 3 of Swords? As your advice, this feels like dealing head on with any old pain or painful memories that are coming up. Like, I've said this before in other readings, I'll always say it. Just because an old wound or an old painful memory, 2727, is coming up, that doesn't mean something bad is happening. It means it's trying to be processed up and out. So it's like deal very practically practically or like face head on the pain arising as it does, because all it wants is love. It's not trying to drag you back. Your fear is not trying to drag you back to some old terrible life. Hang on. One more for the advice. Knight of Swords. Yeah, dealing with it head on. Take action. Look at this. This is what Spirit wants you to do right now. You're ready to do this, okay? You can connect so deeply with the truth of your essence now in a way you never could before. And that is true power. That is true power. And Spirit does not want you to be afraid of looking your old pain right in the face as it comes up. You are completely equipped, I'm hearing. You are equipped to nip it in the bud and see it for what it is in the moment, rather than being dragged down by it or being afraid of your own painful memories. Let's get a journal prompt for you from my journal prompt deck. Journal prompt for Scorpio. Oh, I have to tell you, I've been moving through a major transition myself. I am rising Scorpio. And I was feeling really, really tired this morning. But connecting with your energy is giving me energy. So thank you for that. 2 popped out. Yes, what fear is your calling asking you to face? Because your calling, what you are genuinely meant for in this life, it will demand that you face your greatest fears. There's just no way around it. I haven't found a way around it yet. And then how would you spend your time if you knew that your desire would manifest in exactly 1 week? There it is. Okay, so this is coming in really, really quick for you, Scorpio. 1 week. This egg, this birth card, it's coming in. Now, timelines are mutable, timelines are flexible. Literally, one little decision that you make differently today can completely, send, the ripple effect out into the universe and change everything, right? But it seems like this energy you're locking into now is attracting that manifestation. Well, I'm hearing 1 to 2 weeks. The card is saying 1 week. I'm getting 1 to 2 weeks. Answer those questions for yourself and see where they take you. Let's get a closing message from a compendium of Witches Oracle. I just want to tune into it for a second here. Okay, yeah. The manifestation obviously is going to be different for each of you. When I ask, what is it? I just hear light and love. Light and love. Closing message for Scorpio. Number 30, the crossroads. I believe this is Hecate. Let's see what the guidebook says here. Okay. Key, changes, direction, path. Hecate, yes. Hecate was a deity worshipped mainly in Greece, Asia Minor, and southern Italy, and today across the globe by many pagan practitioners. She is a multifaceted and complex goddess who, in the words of Hesiod, quote, holds privilege in both earth, heaven, and sea. Associated with witchcraft, crossroads in the spirit world, Hecate is a liminal deity who presides over thresholds and the journey between realms. In late depictions, she is often portrayed as threefold, accompanied by dogs and snakes, and holding torches, a dagger, and a whip. The crossroads invites us to reflect upon our journey, to pause upon reaching a turning point, familiarize ourselves with the landscape around us, and sometimes retrace our steps. She encourages us to think about our options and choose the wisest path without being afraid of changing our course. Your life is changing, Scorpio, and it's amazing. All right, thank you for letting me read for you. I hope this was helpful, confirming, or at least thought-provoking. Leave any questions or comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, I'll be putting those journal prompts in the description box along with a bunch of others, so be sure to check them out. They'll help you to process everything and take your inner work a little deeper. I'll see you again soon. Bye.